3. Well, she's clearly upset. That was the goal, though. I don't understand why she insists on persisting. It would be much better if she would just leave me alone. But every day, it's a constant cycle. Anytime I am out of the house, she finds her way to me. It's truly maddening. She acts like something is wrong with me, like I need curing. I'd have her know I'm perfectly fine. In fact, I'm prospering without the help of anyone else. I got water now and no townspeople near me. That's all that matters. That's about as much as I remember from that day, to be entirely honest. But fortunately, more often than not, every one of my days was almost identical. I was quite frankly obsessed with organization, control, structure, and habits. Consistency was and still is one of my greatest values. Thus, I lived it out in my everyday life. Although many would get bored after doing the same thing 2 or 3 times, I lived for it. I was comfortable with what was known. I had control over it all. I was secure and stable. Looking back on it now, it was almost robotic and unnatural. Every day looked something like the following: wake up every morning at approximately 6 to the sun's light or the rooster's crow. Look around the room and ensure everything was in its place, regardless of my knowing it would always be. Get up and grab the water bucket, never a new one. Walk to the well following the same exact path. Avoid the townspeople as much as possible, sometimes inevitable, but possible more and more over time. Fill up the water bucket, clean myself and drink from it, and refill it. Walk back to the building, the same path again. Heat the first meal from a submerged cold storage where I store meals. I would preserve meat by salting or smoking it, dry many foods, including greens. Vegetables were salted or pickled, and fruits were dried on the wooden stove. Eat every day eggs, potatoes, and carrots and bread with milk. Take note of observations of each plant in the shelter and the crops outside. Keep count, fill their charts, and water them accordingly. The latter was once again the same for all of the livestock near me, with the added exception of feeding. Eat exactly 5.5 hours from the first, or at 12:30 every day. Rice, beef, green beans, winter squash, and peppers. Eat dinner 5.5 hours later at 6 every day. Chicken, potatoes, tomatoes, cucumber, apples, grapes, and peaches. And finally, sleep at 10. I dedicated Saturday and Sunday to the preparation for the week regarding meals and maintenance. After all my duties were complete, I would often observe nature, animals, and plants, walk towards the coast and observe the waters, contemplate and search for God. Let me paint the picture. Our village was entirely atheist. After the rapid growth of technology and industrialization, our ancestors claimed to disprove a higher being unequivocally. However, this was centuries ago, and I, for an inexplicable reason, was the only one critical of this norm. I had many problems with our society, and this was just one of them, but that's besides the point, and unimportant at this point in time.